Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's Phil from Lost Weekends and today I'm at Stuart Longton's and we're going to be looking at the 2019 Sprite, and as you can see from behind me, this is the new one, and as you can tell it doesn't seem to have changed very much on the outside, but I do understand there are some new features inside, so let's go and have a look inside and see what we think. So I'm sat in the current 2019 model of the Sprite Major 4. I've chosen the SB, which is the same as ours, so I can compare it. So let's have a look round and see the new features that Swift have put into the Sprite this year. So the first thing you'll notice is we've gone from the white worktops to this very nice dark grey worktop, and that's throughout the van, as you'll see in a minute. So here's the bulkhead and the control panel for there, and as you can see we have one electrical socket and we have two USB sockets, which is a mega plus in my opinion. You have lost another 230 volt socket however, but there are blanking plates where I'm sure you can add more. And here's the worktop surface in the kitchen area. Quite like this. We have the white. It does get mucky easy, so this is a lot more efficient and it will keep it really clean, so quite happy with this one. Last year we had this floating shelf. Now this appealed to some people and some didn't particularly care for it. The main bone of contention was the wires or cables from the sockets to power your toaster or kettle, etc. Now I know that they were going to come up with something, but they didn't do this in the year we bought it, but they've done it this year. What they've done is they've produced this, which is a circular disc which can be removed, and the cable can be fed through and the plug, and it'll allow access to the socket. I don't particularly like this idea. It makes the shelf redundant because your cables will be running right through the centre of it. I would have much preferred if they'd have cut a notch into it here, and it would have been a lot easier for the cables to pass through on the edge there, coming down, instead of this big round plastic circular disc. So also in the kitchen you've got two sockets now instead of one. Well, that's really good. Gillette will be pleased about that. Two sockets, it's ideal. We're always having to swap the toaster out for the kettle, so like this one. Also in the kitchen they have now hidden the cutlery drawer behind a full length cupboard door, which I think's pretty good. It seems to be set a bit lower as well, which allows you to put bigger utensils in it, so I quite like that idea. Again we have the worktop here, which is just by the door near the television point, which remains the same, and also we have it in the bedroom area, which is by the vanity unit. Also the shelves on the either side of the bed are also in this nice slate grey. Really like this. Now one feature I do like, which they've added to this van, I wish we had it in ours, is there is a socket next to the right hand side of the bed as well as a light switch. Now I think this is perfect for this, especially if you have medical appliances that you need to use when you're in bed. This is ideal. We unfortunately have to just drag the cable all the way round to the television point in order to plug Juliet's machine in, but this would have been ideal if we'd have had this on ours, so this is a really good plus point as far as I'm concerned. Also below it there's another feature. This used to be a cupboard and a drawer. This has been changed now, and you'll see what I mean when I open it. So this year you have two sliding drawers, which are perfect, and also still space underneath. Like this idea, very good. So you've hidden drawers in a cupboard. So another cupboard that's changed is actually at the front of the van. Now ours has 2 drawers. This one just has 1 drawer, which is quite deep. Let's have a look inside. So as you can see, this is quite a deep drawer. It's quite impressive. But what's more impressive is this. There's actually a drawer within a drawer, which I quite like. It's quite a decent size, that too. Quite impressed with that. Swift have brought the Sprite into the 21st century and provide DAB. And as I pull back, you'll see that this is in the above locker at the side of the door. And you'll note that there's no car stereo in it anymore. That's been removed. Also the container that housed it. So you've now got quite a sizable locker instead of half a locker like you have before. Let's have a look where they've put the stereo, shall we? Here it is. This is your stereo. It's also the Swift command unit for the Caravan. It's a touch screen LCD and it's ideal. You still get your iNet at the side and also you still get your keypad for your tracker and alarm system. So I can't show you, unfortunately. This van's not got electric supplied at the moment, but I think this is going to be one of the big features that Swift are going to provide in all their vans this year. I think it's a cool idea. I'm glad we've got DAB at long last instead of having to buy aftermarket ones. So this is a good idea. Well impressed. So these are the new features. I have to admit, I think they've thought about this and also listened to customers as well very carefully. The practical and sensible grey worktops are fantastic. I like the idea that they've changed the drawer in the main cabinet at the front. I think that's really good. It's got a hidden drawer inside it, which I think is a really good feature. Again, we've got 2 sockets now in the kitchen. That's excellent. I don't particularly like the new way of feeding the cables with this new circular disc idea. I don't think that's really good, but that's my opinion anyway. Now we come on to the main star attraction, which is the command center. This is a really good feature now. You've got a full touchscreen system now. It's got rid of the car stereo out of the locker, which gives more space. That's even more of an improvement, like that. I also like the fact that we now have 2 USBs. I would be honest with you, I wish that they kept the second socket. I think it's a bit mean really not having that as well. It would have been a lot better. I know they've given you another one by the kitchen, so I suppose that's the trade-off. The other thing I do like as well, which is really good, is that the now socket and light switch in the bedroom. I think that's a really good idea. Perfect, like we said before, for people who use machines to help them sleep at night. So I think that's really good. All in all, I have to admit I am pretty impressed with this. I like the fact they've not tinkered with it too much. I still like the upholstery and the curtains and the outside graphics. They're really good. And the bonus for me, I suppose, is it doesn't age my van already. I've only had it a few months. So it's a thumbs up from me for this one. I don't know what you think, but if you want to, leave us a comment below and I will reply to you and give us your opinion. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please click up there and subscribe. If you are a subscriber, please don't forget to press the bell button to keep updated with our new videos. And why not check some of our previous videos out on our YouTube page. Well, thank you very much and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.